In the previous episode, I talked about sleep and nutrition, and I talked about sleep and maintaining a good schedule. These are foundational steps. And once you align your nutritional behaviors in a proper way that influence good sleep and get a good schedule down, these will help with the tips that I'm going to share today. If you do not get your nutrition in check and have a good sleep schedule, then the tips I'm sharing today will be more difficult to implement without the help of these foundational steps. Before I talk about insomnia, let me first talk about the 5 types of brain waves. So you first have the gamma brainwave, activity in higher frequencies when you are busy concentrating on a task. Beta waves. This is your alert stage when activity is being executed and you're in the middle of a task. There's a higher frequency with beta. And then alpha, the higher frequency with alpha when you are resting, relaxing, you're being creative, and doing some light thinking. Theta waves have a higher frequency when you are dropping down below alpha, you're relaxing, but you're kind of in an unconscious state and you're daydreaming and not paying attention to what you're doing. Delta waves are of higher frequency when we're in that deep, dreamless sleep stage. This is when the body is recuperating itself, doing that repair, similar in the other episodes where I talked about the lymphatic system that cleans out the brain at night. When we have insomnia, we are stuck somewhere between the gamma and beta waves, the high concentration, the alert and awake, and active execution. And we need to bring our brain down into the alpha theta to allow us to increase the delta brain waves in order to promote deep sleep and recovery. In previous episodes, when I talked about mindfulness and meditation, and I was wearing a biofeedback that monitored my brain waves, I showed you how doing mindfulness meditation and these focus exercises can decrease the gamma and beta and increase your alpha and theta and put you into the relaxed state. The tips I shared in episode 25 will all prepare your mind to wind down and prepare you to fall asleep. I encourage you to check that episode out if you haven't seen it yet. Now, once you've followed these steps and it comes to dealing with a busy mind that we're trying to turn off, we're trying to get ourselves out of being stuck between those gamma and beta waves and turn on the alpha and theta waves and get into that deep sleep with the gamma waves. Here's some tips that you can do to help turn off that active mind. You must eliminate all worry from your mind. You want to turn down the limbic system. You need to eliminate any thoughts that focus on, I've got to do this, I need to do that, did I forget to do this? Think of happy thoughts. Think of memories that bring you at peace. Think of things that bring you joy. I recommend downloading the CBTI. It's the Cognitive Behavioral Therapy for Insomnia mobile app. It has many features there to educate you, but many tips and techniques to walk you through on how to fall back to sleep. Binary beats, they influence the theta waves. You can listen to these on YouTube and listen to songs that have these specific level of beats that help influence theta waves and will help put you to sleep. When you do wake up in the middle of the night, you need to get out of bed, drink water, and avoid blue light. Because remember, blue light can influence the receptors in the eyes, turning off the development of melatonin. And also, drinking water is easy on the stomach and prevents the stomach from having to do any digestion. Go into another room to meditate until you're tired. You can also use the 4-7-8 breathing method. I won't read the steps of this method, but I popped it up on the screen. You can hit pause and write these down, or you can do a screenshot and save it for later. If you wake up in the middle of the night and you have a key thought or an important task that you must do during the day, do not focus on it. A technique I like to do is simply grabbing my phone and just hit record on the camera where there won't be much light, and then I will talk to my phone. That way in the morning I will watch the video, listen to what it was that I had said, and write down those key important notes. Do not stare at the clock and watch the time go by. This will increase the worry and begin to cause you to focus and add fear to the brain because you're not getting enough sleep. You can also pull the covers off, which will allow your body to feel cooler and decrease the body temperature, which enables you to sleep. You can listen to guided sleep meditation or sleep hypnosis. It's key to have these readily accessible, so when you do wake up in the middle of the night, you just have to turn them on and listen to them to help you fall back to sleep. Never grab your phone to look for something to do. Once your eyes are exposed to that light and you are stuck on your phone, you could be stuck there all night, turning on gamma waves and the beta waves, focusing you to problem solve and look at tasks, and turning back on a busy mind. Thanks for tuning into this episode, and tune in tomorrow for the next episode. Click subscribe. It's the entire playlist there on the bottom right.